What's going on YouTube? IDCL here yet again, coming at you guys with some Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor, and this is kind of sort of maybe first impressions video, first impressions review, or whatever you want to call it. And then at the same time, it's going to be a little channel update for what I have to come in the future with the upcoming releases of video games and shit. But anyway, getting into Shadow of Mordor, I'm going to make this pretty quick because I haven't played that much of it. I only got a chance to play about a good 2 or 3 hours when the game released yesterday. But now after this video, I'm definitely going to be playing a lot more of it. So yeah, let me wrap this fucking video up so I can get back to some Shadow of Mordor. Anyway, I'm having super fun with this game. I'm not going to go and say super. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. I'm having a blast with it. And it's sort of kind of what I expected and a little bit more than what I expected as far as the first impressions. It's really, you can say that there's a lot of Assassin's Creed and Batman Arkham series elements in the game. And there definitely is. They take heed from a lot of that. I mean, it is a WB published game, so it had probably had a lot of influence from Rocksteady, but at the same time, it's its own game. Don't get it confused. There's a lot of running, climbing, and then counter sequence combat and shit. But this game is still itself because you can feel the Lord of the Rings vibe in the game. The story is just fucking great so far. I really like it. I like how the beginning just folds from some crazy shit, and I'm really loving the villains. And that's one thing I really take from anything as far as movies, games, or entertainment period, comics, and anime and cartoons and shit. I really like to see how the villain plays out in entertainment things, and the villains in this game are fucking dope so far. I really like them. I like the enemies are nice. The design of the game is fucking phenomenal. I have it on PC, and speaking of which, this game is an extremely demanding game, and it does I haven't experienced it myself, but I know for a fact that there's a couple of people out there who are experiencing problems with the game as far as technical difficulties and optimization issues. But as far as what I've played so far, I really haven't had too much of a problem, and I don't even have the strongest system to run this shit. And this is an extremely demanding game if you want to run it on the highest settings possible. With the texture pack, it's fucking, you need a 6 gigabyte GPU to run that shit on full on ultra settings. And I don't even have shit near that. All I have is an 8350 AMD CPU and an R9 270X GPU, and it runs just fine on that. And I crank everything up to high, and it's looking fucking beautiful. It's looking great. And I'm really enjoying it. It's running fluid. I'm getting around. With my card, I know the requirement for the highest in texture is a 3 gigabyte card. I have a 2 gigabyte R9 270X, and I'm happy with it. Shit, I'm having fun with it. It's all good. It's all gravy. But yeah, it's a real demanding game. But the results are fucking crisp ass graphics, just crispy. And I'm gaining around an average of 58 frames per second. Just speaking of some little PC terminology. And for those who are in the consoles, sorry, drift into that. Just let my PC people know exactly what I'm getting with my card. Around 58 average with frames per second. That's because I cranked it past where I was supposed to, where the recommendations were for my card. I feel like I need to upgrade my fucking card now if every game is going to end up being similar to this. But anyway, as far as the game itself, I'm really having fun with it. I can't wait to dive even more deep into it. And I will be reviewing this in the future after I'm done with the game completely. I feel a lot more better when I'm taking my time with games, like seriously taking my time with games than just rushing shit out. The same way I just did Destiny. I feel like that was the best review I've ever done, and it's with the new formula. I suggest you go check that shit out if you haven't checked it out yet, because it's done different than how I've done my reviews prior to that review right there. So go check that out. Link will be in the description to that. As far as my channel, I want to bring the robotic Morgan Freeman series back, and I want to do it on the upcoming Aliens Isolation. And I have another voice for you guys that I want to do on Shadow of Mordor. It's pretty, I can't really describe it because it's more original than any other voices I've done, because I've done the Hulk Hogan, the Morgan Freeman, and that damn Hulk Hogan be tearing my fucking throat up, man. I couldn't talk for 2 days after I did that video, man. And if you haven't seen that video, make sure you go check that out. Link will be in the description. Let me throw that out there. But yeah, I got another voice for you guys I'm going to do for Shadow Mordor. I may end up uploading that later today or tomorrow, whenever. But I'm going to create a series for that. It's not going to be a walkthrough. It's more going to be like compilations and shit, funny moments or whatever for you guys to enjoy. And yeah, it's going to be entertaining. I can't say that, to say the least. But Robotic Morgan Freeman, I plan on doing that with Alien Isolation. And what's that other game, man? Other horror games coming out that looks similar to Resident Evil 4. Fuck, The Evil Within. That game looks fucking fun. I think I would have a great time doing the Morgan Freeman voice with that game. So I will have that running too. And I'm trying to get 2K15 from 2K. And it's just hard contacting them. So it's whatever. Probably end up buying that shit and doing a review for it that way. But yeah, reviews are coming. Series are coming. I'm trying to be more fluid with my uploads. Trying to be more consistent, which is my biggest problem. I just have a hard time being consistent. But I will try my best to be that way now. But yeah, that's all I want to drop for you guys. Just a quick little update and little impressions on Shadow of Mordor. I'm having a lot of fun with it. And a full review will be coming after I'm done with the game. This is IDCL, and I'm out. Peace. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my other videos, and there will be more reviews, gameplay, and commentaries to come. And by the way, if you like the music, it's done by none other than Slang D. Link down in the description. Make sure you go check out his channel and subscribe to that shit too, because this dude makes some bomb ass beats.